Marsabit is located in the upper eastern part of Kenya. As the largest county by landmass in the country, the county is bordered by several other counties. It borders Turkana to the west, Samburu and Isiolo to the south. Marsabit also borders the neighboring country of Ethiopia to the north. This beautiful county is where over 14 tribes of Kenya call home. For a very long time, the county that is also known to be the cradle of mankind has made headlines for deadly tribal clashes between the major tribes. Every year, when ravaging drought comes knocking and grazing resources deplete, nomads of Marsabit have no other option but to migrate with their animals to neighboring counties in search of water and pasture. This has in many occasions brought about conflicts over limited available resources, with all communities fighting to save their livestock from hunger and thirst.
No, it has been our tradition that we have always been in conflict. And this conflict has escalated these days, particularly this year and also part of last year. Around Marsabit and Saku, even here in North Horr, between North Horr and Ileret, you hear some instances between Gaz and Arapal. You hear some incidences around Moyale and Forole, Dukana border areas. There are always incidences reported.
Being a rich community and various resources, it is important to know how to handle the facilities we have or the resources we have for good coexistence.
Major drivers of conflict in Marsabit County are scarcity of grazing resources, boundary issues with the neighboring Ethiopia, and mix of politics, arguably a key factor to the unending fight in the county.
You know, we are prone to some problems like cattle rustling, land boundaries problems, inter-clan, inter-tribal wars. But with the young people who are educated, we can both transform these and make use of what we have as our resources.
Actually, we're also planning another initiative of organizing a youth theater group, where a group of youth from different ethnic communities will form a group, and then they will be able to have some play or drama on peace and also on good governance. Because there's a relationship between peaceful coexistence and also good governance.
The Kenyan government has tried various peace initiatives aimed at realizing sustainable conflict resolution among the pastoral communities in Marsabit, including the disarmament of locals. However, that has done very little in terms of bringing the warring communities together. It is against this backdrop that Caritas Marsabit, through its Justice and Peace Department, organized for an all-inclusive youth peace tournament and festival that brought together young people from all the 16 parishes in Marsabit to play, sing and dance together as they share meals, interact and make friends. The principal objective of Caritas was the peaceful coexistence among the conflicting pastoral communities through their agents of peace, the youth.
Young people being pivotal in every community and society, we found it worth to have them in this forum, to be able to come together, different tribes, communities, to showcase their gifts and talents in football, in volleyball, or other forms of activities, and above all, in the drama and music festivals.
The Catholic Church of Marsabit has 16 parishes across the county, namely Loyangalani, North Horr, Dukana, Kalacha, Maikona, Uri Hills, Cathedral, Karare, Moyale, Diribgombo, Kor, Loglogo, Kargi, Ileret, Laisamis and Sololo. All of these parishes work hand in hand with Caritas Marsabit on various projects. The 3-day peace event kicked off with soccer and volleyball for both boys and girls, with hundreds in attendance. Close to 800 Catholic youth from different ethnic backgrounds participated in the tournament and festival in North Horr town, hosted by the North Horr parish. It was the biggest youth multicultural peace event ever held in the entire Marsabit County. The hosting parish was a bit overwhelmed by the number of attendees, and some youth had to be taken care of by the hosting community. Even Muslim families, out of their goodwill, hosted some of the Catholic youth for the love of peace and unity.
I hosted two guys one from Loyangalani, one from Kargi. The reason why I hosted them is because I'm also a Christian friend. And then they also came because of peace, that's why I hosted them.
Huka is a retired teacher, and he also hosted 8 youth from various ethnic backgrounds.
I heard the story of the youth coming all over from the diocese, being an elder of the church. So I decided to host one because I heard there were so many, they cannot be hosted in the mission compound.
I'm a Turkana. We are really excited to be in North Horr, to join other young guys from other parishes, participate in music festival and other games, and we really enjoyed being here. We are very thankful for this family, for hosting us, for making us to keep the smile, and we are really welcomed, and we appreciate so much.
Even despite this conflict, so many killings, even reported as late as last week. Despite all these challenges, the youths were able to say they can be able to come together. And we have 740 youths gathered in North Horr from all the ethnic communities living in Marsabit County. For me, that is a good thing and something that we need to be proud of.
Every parish worked very hard towards the coveted trophy of each category, but at the back of their minds, the youth could not forget that it was a friendly competition that gave each of them a chance to showcase their talents, culture, and tradition, and it was also a chance to convey their message of peace through various activities they undertook.
Through that interaction, we are able to break the ceiling that people are not able to communicate to each other. They are not able to talk to. That is the ceiling that we are breaking. Through this tournament, the youths are able to live together, and this laughing together, jumping together will ensure that even when they go back to their places, if they hear such a village has been attacked, they know that my friend so-and-so is there. They can even call each other. If there is a raid, they say the animals that are taken is the one of my friend who is called so-and-so. And through this, when they speak, even their parents are able to listen to them. They can influence, the children can be able to influence their parents.
Caritas also has Peace Ambassadors program, where tutors from all the warring communities participate in an exchange program in order to learn each other's culture and bring the communities together.
This initiative, they go and live in that community and they become a symbol of peace. Even despite all these clashes, we have realized that the community have taken the initiative of protecting these peace ambassadors.
The first time I never knew that anyone from Badasa, but now we have families there and the family knows my relatives. So when people goes there, we go and celebrate. We live as one family. So when my parents go to Badasa, or we don't take them as enemies. So you just go there knowing that this is the family which is maybe taking care of their girl.
I'm Teresa Tume from Leai, from Gororukesa, currently teaching at Leai Primary School. I have experienced that the communities are very welcoming. I've made friends. I have a friend in class 7. She invited me to their home. See, even our families are now becoming friends. They are in that process of exchanging gifts.
Abdub Hoka is a Gabra from Maikona teaching in Kargi, and he says that the negative perception he had about the Rendille community is far from the truth.
People are so friendly and I really enjoyed, and I request the office to continue with the same spirit to promote peace.
Jeremiah, a Rendille who is teaching in Maikona, says he is even thinking of settling in Maikona.
Nashukuru sana Gabra. Sasa nimesahau kwa niko na familia kule Kargi penye nimetoka. So nimechukulia kama Gabra ndo familia yangu. Nimechukulia kama ni mama yangu, baba yangu, brothers wote.
The standard of the tournament was that of a national event, and Caritas was able to bring on board professional judges and referees with years of experience so that the winners of each category could proceed to national level competition. From set piece on composition, solo verse, cultural creative dance, plays, oral narrative to choral verse, the message of peace and harmony was clearly put across, and the hosting community had a great opportunity to participate by spectating. Various topical issues were addressed in all categories.
Is it a curse from our grandpas?
Parents and guardians, we are the makers of our own children.
Every parish, including the youngest of Huri Hills, which is barely 3 months old, had some special talent. Every parish took home trophies for a well-deserved win. It is our hope that this event will build the warring community's faith towards peaceful coexistence, gradually as they learn each other's culture, language, and finally how to peacefully coexist, regardless of their tribes or religious backgrounds.
I want to extend my great gratitude to the Bishop of the Caritas Marsabit, Bishop Peter Kihara, for giving us also the opportunity as the father of the diocese, because without him, we could not be able to have all these. Without him, we could not be able to come together, because he's the father of the diocese and above all is our shepherd. And therefore, choosing to come to North Horr, to be able to see our resources in North Horr, we are rich in many things, rich in sandy dunes, rich in chubby deserts, rich in oases, rich in education, culture, health-wise, the sun we experience in the wind. Some people are surprised to see some wind storms. I've never seen sandstorms in any other place. Others are happy to see a chubby desert. Therefore, also some places are very rocky. So this is important. When they come here, they're able to learn more and to be able to appreciate where we are.
The current project that we're implementing, and where the part of this youth activity is also included, we have a 3-year project supported by Miserio. And without Miserio and their back donor, we are not able to achieve what we have achieved today, and even the days past and even in future. So we have a 3-year program, and we are now just coming to the end of the first year. And for the remaining 2 years, we will ensure that we will follow up and be able to have some tangible results as far as peace and governance, because it's not only a peace project, it's also a governance project, as far as peace and governance work is concerned. And by the end of the 3 projects, we are able to show results, value for money, both to our community that we are serving and also to our donor, who is Miserio. And we want to say thank you to them wherever they are. We appreciate them, and we promise that for every shilling that we spend, we are going to achieve the intended objectives.
So I thank also for them to choose to come to North Horr, and it's my joy, my vision, my dream, my also heartfelt desire that from here, we are going to build a better community, cemented and grounded in love and unity. May peace prevail in the whole world, may peace be in our hearts, and may we become agents of peace to live together in harmony with one another. And for this, I say, God is great, and we want to thank God for giving us the opportunity to be together to promote and develop peace in our communities.